What's up guys, welcome back to another walk around video here at Coyote Classics in Green, Iowa. Today Chad and I are going to check out the super sharp 1972 Chevelle.
Yeah, Dalton, this blue with the white stripes just looks fantastic.
Yeah, it does. Definitely a great color combination on the exterior. And tell me a little bit more. This is not a real heavy Chevy, but as you look at it, you can tell it does have that trim package. So it's not something we see very often. What was a heavy Chevy from the factory?
Well, I'm not a super expert on them, Dalton, but the ones that I've had before and the research that I've done, you know, obviously they come with a cowl induction hood, just the cowl hood. They have the heavy Chevy emblems, obviously the decals. As far as I know, all the heavy Chevys came with the rubber floor mat. Bench seat rubber floor mat, as far as I know. They were just kind of the cheap SS's. Back in 1972, the insurance prices were getting so high on these muscle cars. They started cracking down all the emission stuff. The horsepower was all going down. Insurance prices were going up. So what the heavy Chevy was basically an SS with the basic trim to get cheaper insurance. Kind of fooled the insurance company. So
very cool. And they didn't make those for many years. Again, this isn't a real heavy Chevy, but a great looking clone.
Yeah, it definitely is. And again, a great blue. You know, it's just a very nice color, base coat, clear coat, really nice metallic. What I like about this car is as we go underneath the hood, whoever did this car did a great job jamming the bottom side of the hood, the paint under the bottom side of the hood, the engine compartment. What he did mechanically in this was the best part of the restoration in my opinion. As we go underneath the hood here, the inner fenders and stuff are all painted nicely. Did go ahead and put new hood hinges on it. Bottom of the hood is immaculate. Really nice run in 350, guys. Stock manifold, so they're still easy to work on. You can change the plugs easily. Power steering, power disc brakes.
And it looks like at one point it was an air conditioning car. So if in the future a guy wanted to reinstall AC, you got a good start.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. They went ahead and did a new alternator, just a lot of new mechanical parts, making this a great weekend cruiser like we talked about.
Yeah, idle's nice too.
Yeah, it really does. It's a sharp car. Previous owner had told me the restoration and paint work and stuff was done about 8 years ago. Again, very, very solid car. Please go to our website, www.coyoteclassics.com. You are not going to believe how solid this Malibu is underneath. Just absolutely rust-free original trunk, floors, and frame. So very good car to start with. It's just, it could definitely have been a show car. The guy just put a driver quality paint job on it. It's got some chips, some little flaws that I'll try to point out. But he started with a pretty much rust-free original car.
And that's always a good place to start. And though it is a driver quality paint job, I mean, that's a good thing too in a way. I mean, it's a car that you can jump in, drive, and enjoy, and not have to worry about getting a rack chip or a door ding. Obviously, you're going to be worried, but it's not something that something you can take and drive.
Exactly. The biggest thing at Coyote Classics here is we want to make sure that you get a solid car. So we're all out here hunting for just really solid floors and a good solid foundation. A lot of the other stuff like replacing bumpers and stuff like that, a lot of our customers can kind of do themselves if they want. This car's got an excellent grille in it. The headlight chrome eyebrows are in nice shape. The bumper's something front and rear that could definitely be changed. It's the original bumper, so there is some scratches and stuff on that. They're about 200 bucks a piece. As far as the gap here, the hood matches the fender nicely. Gap's real decent.
It looks like it's a little ding, but it doesn't feel like one. Yeah, I think it's just a spot there with metallic.
Yeah, definitely a paintless dent remover can take that out. Just a little tiny ding right there. Passenger side gap's in great shape. As we look over top of the hood to fender match here, that's in nice shape as well. The back of the hood, they did go ahead and put the Malibu trim back here and the fender chrome. As far as the windshield goes, the windshield's in great shape. As we look over top of the roof, it's very nice and straight, but we do have some paint imperfections. There's one right here, a chip, another little one here, and a couple tiny ones right back here. So again, the paint is not perfect, guys. It's a driver quality with a really solid body. Lower fender's excellent, no issues there. Rocker panel, lower door, all rust free, no bubbles. You were right about this car though, Dalton. It just idles excellent.
Yeah, it does.
New chrome mirrors, window felts and stuff. Looks like they were replaced during restoration. Back side of the door gap is nice and even from top to bottom.
You got a few like little chips here and maybe a little solvent pop.
Yeah, right in this area there's some little solvent pop and a couple chips. Same thing here, a little chip that's touched up. Like 3 of them in that area. But the main thing, guys, is very, very solid. Over the quarter panel is excellent. Behind the rear wheel is perfect back here. It does have dual exhaust. It's got 15-inch rally rims, which are the correct rally rims, 225/60s, pretty much all the way around. If a guy wants, and the tire tread's in good shape, but if a guy wants to make it a little more of a muscle car, you can put a little bigger tire on it if you want. I think what the Restorer was going with here is just making it look pretty much identical on the outside to a heavy Chevy. And that's kind of the size tires that they would have come with. As far as the rubbers go, they were replaced during restoration. They're nice and pliable. Again, our corner of the door shows a rust-free car right here. The door panel's in great shape. Armrests and base is nice. Someone did go ahead and put bucket seats in this Dalton. They're the correct straddle bucket seats. They're the low backs. It's got the GM seat belts in the back for 3, the back shelf, the back seat, the door panels, headliner. Everything's in really nice shape. The headliner's perfect. It does have the shoulder belts as well.
Like right back here in this corner,
yeah,
could use.
Yeah, the rear sail panel, guys, right back here in this corner, that is a plastic piece that goes around there, and the rear sail panel has some little wrinkles. Thanks for pointing that out, D. One other thing, the cord, it's about $80 for a kit. I didn't do it with this one, I usually do, but it's a little chrome kit that goes around those seats, which really dials that up too. Carpet's in great shape, dash pad is excellent. Don't see any cracks there. It's got the original column shift, original steering wheel. It's a great looking dash.
What I really love about this car is it's great mechanically, it's sharp looking, it's something you can jump in and drive and be proud of, but yet there's things that you can do to it to make it your own and to make it better.
Yeah, definitely. The bumpers, you know, at 10 feet away, they look fine. You get up close, they got some scratches in them. You know, you spend $250 per bumper in front and rear, and it'd really be nice. Dual exhaust sounds good. No smoke coming out the tailpipes at all. As we look up and down the side of the body, it's nice and straight. Couple little tiny little chips in the rear quarter panel, very small.
And then some more just like little solvent pop stuff in the paint. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, it's hard. You got to get kind of in the right light on it. As far as our trunk lid goes, top of the trunk lid's good. There's no dents or dings there. Gaps are real decent. Back glass looks good. As far as our rear shelf is good, it's got the perforated 6x9 holes back there. Rear sail panel area is all nice. A lot of times you'll see some bubbles and blisters in here. It's nice and solid. Going into the rear quarter, that's excellent as well. Very nice and solid. Over top of the wheel well is good. The bottom of the door fits to the rocker and the lower quarter, excellent. It looks like it's probably all original sheet metal there. Front gap is nice all the way down. Again, it's got some paint imperfections here and a little bit in that area as well. Doors open and close nice. Corner of the door is excellent here. You can see just a little wear on the seat cord right here on the driver's side. Same thing with we talked about here on the chrome is the original here, and it just gets kind of yellowed. Door panel is in great shape. Door jamb is all painted blue to match. Back seat's in great shape. Let's see how this thing drives, Dalton. As far as our amp gauge, amp gauge is working. Temp gauge is running about, and it's kind of warm today, it's been running about 140. As far as our oil pressure is right at 50 pounds of oil pressure after it's, great oil pressure after it's warmed up. Horn works. Wipers work. It does have the antenna in the windshield. Gas gauge works.
And when we get done with this one, this one's going right in the new showroom. We got some cars parked in there. We'll have to do a little walk around at some point and show you guys.
One other thing that doesn't work is the heater fan's not working, and the park indicator just doesn't work. It doesn't. There's a little cable down in here that goes through there that a lot of times will get worn out. If you go to our website, you're going to see that it's had a lot of front end work on this car, so a lot of new parts on the front end, and you can just tell by the steering, it's just really tight.
Yeah. Good money spent mechanically.
Yeah. Sounds great.
That does sound good. Shift's nice. 4-barrel opens up. I mean, that's...
Look at the power brakes, man. The power disc brakes work perfect. It's a great car mechanically. You get up here to the stop sign. I mean, we don't have a tack in this car, but I bet we're idling about 500-600. So
yeah, nice.
You can barely hear the car run, but it doesn't spit, sputter.
When you get on it, you can sure hear it.
Oh yeah,
it sounds good.
It sounds really good.
Nice.
For a 350, this thing just flies.
Yeah, it does. That sounds nice.
It goes great down the road, Dalton. So we're going down the road. Transmission kickdown works. The only thing that don't work properly is the speedometer. It seems like it goes up appropriately, but then it kind of gets stuck in that 50-60. It doesn't react fast enough. So, man, this thing runs great.
Yeah, it does. Man, this would be one to drive home.
Yeah, awesome car.
All right, again, website, guys, coyoteclassics.com. Check it out. Give us a call, 641-816-3145. Thanks.